Hey guys, Spartan here. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. No gold, estate. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Okay, so we're gonna try and level up some level zeros, get them into the higher rankings. We have really no frontliners in this party, which is the problem. So I'm running a Houndmaster as the frontliner with good old focus ring Dismas's head, which is probably not the best idea. I'm basically going for Hound's Harry crits, and at 6% it's not too unlikely to get at least one. Grave Robber's going to be in slot 2. She's got Focus Ring, but has Overture Box to give her back the dodge, because she's probably going to need it. Plague Doctor, who's stun build, because she's got Disorienting Blast, which is infinite uses, and, of course, Blinding Gas. And we just have Vestal for healing purposes. We have not a very good comp, but it'll have to work, which is why I'm only doing the short mission in the ruins. If this works successfully and we get out with... No, I don't want 12 food. 8 will do fine. Basically, if we get out pretty well on this mission, I may consider just bringing these people out and fighting the Hag immediately afterwards. Not likely to work, but it could happen. Also, I sold a couple of trinkets, the bad ones, basically. The Flagellant's cloak that I got from the last video, and some crap trinkets. I also sold the Gambler's Charm. I was considering selling one of the rarer trinkets just to get money. But yeah, this is an explore mission, so not going to be too challenging. We are a pretty slow team, but we do have the Ancestors map to, like, get surprises. We also have pretty heavy AoE in the terms with Flashing Daggers, Hound's Harry. Should be fine. Everyone can do a little damage, except evidently the Vestal, because Vestals just fucking suck in terms of damage. Also, thankfully, we cannot get diseases this early on, because it's still level 0 missions. Did I really not bleed the maggot? Oh yeah, I forgot that maggots actually have resistances.
Maintain the offensive.
So I'm running Dismas's head on the Houndmaster because he's level 1, so he's got some resemblance of potential to deal damage. We have no campfire here, so I might as well just use the torches. If I had a campfire, I'd consider just not using one, going here, and then camping in this room. But, considering this is a short mission, we will not be doing that this time. So yeah, I'm gonna hope to try and keep my team's stresses to a bare minimum here.
Wealth beyond measure.
While I get wealth beyond measure.
And the foolhardy alike.
90, 90, 60, 75? You have the fucking map! Let's switch that around. Just to be sure. I mean, Grave Robber is probably the most important character to have in the Hag fight out of all of these fools. Actually, no, the Houndmaster would be pretty good, because he's got the dog treats and can deal some decent damage to the Hag through that. But Grave Robber actually does damage. Plague Doctor has the, of course, problem that the Hag is not very weak to Blight. Unless I were to use Poison Darts and debuff her, but that's never gonna work.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I really wish that move was a bit better, but the problem is it's only useful against bosses, and even then most bosses have pretty high blight resist. There are, of course, a few exceptions. Well, Vestal just committed horny jail or something like that. So the problem with this Houndmaster is he's pretty much just dedicated to using Hound's Harry or his stun. And while, yeah, his stun is pretty good, it's probably not good enough to carry him throughout all of these missions. Wait, that's 11 crit rate? Oh yeah, 5 weapon base, I forgot. No, wait, that wasn't right, was it? He's got... Oh yeah, Eagle Eye, I forgot Eagle Eye is a thing. Right, so 11. He's got 11 chance to hit anyone with a crit. Am I out of torches already?
Spirits are lifted and
Jesus.
made clear.
I must have made a horrid mistake in preparation. Alright. Well, get rid of the Arbalist, because he's the one that actually does damage. you'll die soon enough. Grave Robber's gonna go first anyway. If all goes as planned, that means she can kill both of these in one hit. What are the odds she won't deal 3-3? I don't think she's capable of dealing less than 3-3, yeah. And that focus ring gives her the accuracy she needs.
Destroy them all.
We only managed to take like 2 hits, however, so far, which is good.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
They can be eaten. I just realized I forgot to bring shovels, but thankfully the Grave Robber's shovel that she brings is, once again carrying the squad. It's probably the best supply item to get from any character. I bet there's probably a modded character out there that brings, like, Aegis scales with them, which is... I mean, you know that somebody's done that. That's a fucking overpowered thing to have. Okay. I'd wish to... Please, Plague Doctor, go next. Nope. Okay, stress for me. If they spread out the stress, that isn't the worst thing anyway. It just means that I'll have to put these guys in timeout for a bit. I can just leave them in Hamlet. I'm gonna use a dog treat here.
Impressive.
Get a bit of extra damage, it's nice. 1 damage over 5 rounds. Well, actually, no, it's technically 5 damage over 5 rounds. Just 1 damage per round for 5 rounds.
The slow death.
But yeah, that's still a good amount of thing to have. I can pick to the face this dude. Deal not enough damage to kill. Nice crit.
Executed.
Wish I had a dazzling light so that I could get some of this torch back. By the way, yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, we are running a very squishy party. 11 plays 16. I like how he gets the damage buff while doing that.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
A few more crests. You know, after going from like level 3 and 4 missions, well, there are no level 4 missions, but level 3 mission loot to this is just a bit depressing. Nobody brings herbs. Plague Doctor brings other thing. 75%? Yes. Oh, she's Ruminator. Okay. I can tell just from the fact she didn't get 8 from that. I probably pointed it out earlier, though. Knowing me. Hate the Bone Man is the antithesis of my hopes and dreams. This is like the last room I need to explore that actually has a fight in it, so I might as well use the other dog treat here. This kills the Bone Veteran. Nice try. Can I hit you in the back? This does 2 blight, so if it hits 4... Oh, precision and power. Didn't dodge, even with her plus 10 dodge thing. That's honestly really shameful. Actually, I made a mistake there. I should have stunned this dude with the Houndmaster and then thrown a disorienting blast at the Bone Arbalist. That would have cleared the corpse and gotten him into the front ranks. Most likely. Only 3 damage, really? Okay, well, he's dead. Bit more damage. Group heal. Oh my god! That's what I call surgical precision. That was effectively like Hound's Harry plus super divine heal. Okay, I can't open this without a shovel. 90. 75 again? Yes. Beautiful. So yeah, I may just bring these guys out again immediately. Like, upgrade their gear first, though. Anything good in this hallway, though? Got a scout. Okay, there's one, Curio. We haven't got a hunger check this whole dungeon. That's very odd. Oh well. Guess it's a bit of a refund on the
Shifted
cost of
corridors
food.
and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Okay, that wasn't too bad for a short mission. It was actually pretty easy. Unholy Slayer is good, Cope Scrounger is mediocre, Night Blindness is okay. Right, let's see what we can do next little quest.
You answered the letter. Now, like me,
Okay, got rid of the rabies and the
part of
fits.
this place.
That's good. I wanted to get rid of that because the fits is annoying. Everyone else's diseases, not too particularly bad. Who the hell is texting me? You know not to do that. Okay, it's just a appointment reminder, never mind. With that, I need to get rid of these horrid things. I'm hoping that, you know, someday... Face of incense. Let's get rid of this. Don't need it. Yeah, one of these days I'm hoping that the Wield is going to give me a caregivers convention and I can actually do shit. But until then, I'll have to wait. You know how they say overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer? This is probably going to be it. So, yeah, let's go kill the hag. We have, like, 4 backliners. And, no real good, things to beat her with. What camping skills do I even have? None of the good ones, really. I have Snuffbox. That's fine. I have a, Prevent Nighttime Ambush, but I think I bought that. At any rate, we might as well try. What's the worst that could happen? Answer, we lose everyone, and I, lose out on the trinkets that I have. Oh well, if that's the case, so be it. I'm usually good enough to know when I'm beaten, though. So, yeah. The only problem is that we don't have many ways to actually hit the back 2 ranks, since Pick to the Face only hits ranks 1 and 2. So I'll pretty much be relying on, like, poison darts. Basically, as long as the Houndmaster doesn't get hit, I should be fine. Right? Right?
I had collected
Yeah, right.
many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house.
This is why you don't answer repeated calls to the house. Block them.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
You know, the Ancestor talking actually makes my job of editing these videos a lot harder. Because I cut out dead air in case you have not noticed so far, because it very rarely happens since I'm so good at providing coherent commentary. The thing is that Sony Vegas doesn't actually pick up when the Ancestor is talking. So I'll see like a gap in the footage and I'm like, oh, I must have missed a segment or something here. But no, that isn't the case. It's just I was waiting for the Ancestor to talk.
Malformed with misintent.
So that makes it a bit harder. Doggies! Kill! Insert clip of the guy saying kill. Also, yeah, I've moved the Plague Doctor to the back, because Plague Doctor really cannot do shit if he is... I mean, she is taking 1 slot forwards. And by 1 slot forwards, I mean if she was still in this slot, then slot 2. Alright, our AoE skills have managed to kill these dogs, except for this one, which will stay alive for a bit longer. Maybe not. Yeah, picked in the face. Reliable pick and knives doesn't give extra speed, does it?
So too will resistance.
Nothing of value inside. Well, god damn it. I'm going to need to get like a lucky blight on the hag, even though she has really high blight resist. Hey look, there's the hunger check from last time. You know what, let's use an anti-venom on the tree, see if we get anything good. We get a portrait and a holy water.
Are often low on supplies.
Is that worth it? I think it's worth it. I like holy water. Holy water is probably a better resource than anti-venom if you act proactively. Like, if you prepare for the worst, you try and unblight a unit that does stuff. There's a secret room. Won't be able to do that. 12. Yeah, you have 12 stress, but You're also carrying a map. Oh, flashfire gunpowder, that's pretty good. If nothing else, it's gold, but flashfire gunpowder is one of those early game trinkets that you actually consider running for a fair bit. I mean, not many enemies have stun for good reason in this game, and 10% damage range skills is fairly decent.
Impressive.
Also, we got a bit of synergy with the flashing daggers and the bleeds. May want to kill the fungal scratcher first. Now, you know what? I'll disorienting blast this bitch. I was hoping that they would move at least to this spot, so this thing would use the weak attack. But I guess this game never works in my favor. Okay, never mind. Moving to this slot wouldn't have done anything anyway, considering that crit happened. Alright, Houndmaster, try not to get killed immediately. Okay, 5 damage, that's nothing. I say it's nothing, but it's actively a quarter of his health. I probably should another blight trinket.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
Let's take another turn. Well, actually, not another turn, just a turn of it. I keep saying another turn as, like, yeah, I've done this before, but no, it's not the case. It was actually a pretty good heal. I was only 5 to 6 and it somehow hit 9. You gotta love DD's rounding sometimes. It doesn't really make sense. Okay, kill you. You don't have minus blight resist right now. Our blights aren't really that unlikely to, hit. She has, 110 plus 20, so 130. Meaning that was a 70% chance. Good old Blasphemous Vial. Contents are yours. Beautiful. I should probably bring more keys onto missions, considering those unlock and give me more loot. Loot get. So I got a holy water, I can get a positive quirk. You've only got one, so let's see what we can get you. Stout. It's extra 10% HP, that pretty much covers the expense of running Dismas's head. For now. Okay, 8, pretty good. 8, pretty good. 8, pretty good. 2? That's not 8. You fail.
Devastating blow. Success so clearly in view.
Merely a trick of the light, I tell you.
Merely a trick of the light.
I was playing Hand of Fate 2, as you probably would have known if you saw the most recent video I uploaded and didn't watch because nobody did. Because that's what my audience likes. They like Darkest Dungeon. They don't like anything that could potentially be better. This is a chance to blight. So, Plague Doctor. But yeah, Hand of Fate's a good game, and the dealer in that game is, while not as good as the Ancestor in terms of narration, honestly is a contender. For one of the best. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I mean, that's an iconic line, especially, he's got Back to the Bones as well. It's another good one. Hooray, we killed maggots and we gained nothing.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'm not going to be able to stun the hag, she has too much stun resist. Despite the fact that I still brought a stun amulet on my Plague Doctor. Another trapped Sama. Let's give the Plague Doctor a... Okay, I guess not.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
That was a 95.
Singular purpose.
Of course it was. Why did I not take out the Blasphemous Vial, in case she failed? Well, you don't take gambles on... Like, you don't take into account, oh, 95, that's probably going to fail. Alright, we might as well eat the rest of the food.
Kindling is a goal without hope.
What is this creature? No. I'm not going to make that joke, that's pointless, tasteless. Okay. Well, we don't really need to do anything here. I can pray for 5% protection on everyone, but it's not particularly good. Lordy me, aren't you well portioned? No, okay, didn't say that one. Oh well, we've got full health and no stress.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I couldn't potentially put a better trinket on the Plague Doctor, could I? No. Well, the map's not going to be of use. I could take that off, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, whatever. That's a 90% gamble on not getting 90%. What, didn't you just miss a 95? Shut up. So she's got 60 blight resist. That's annoying. Okay, there's one. How much stun do we have? We have 120. So, not that high. Also, she gets 2 turns anyway. So my plan here is if the... Basically, if anyone gets put into the pot, I was going to pick to the face it, except if the Vestal did. Because the Vestal... Do we honestly need the Vestal for this? Okay, I got the Blight debuff down, so maybe I can land a good one. 0. Oh no, minus 10 accuracy and 25% damage. Boo-hoo. Okay, that's 8 Blight damage from that. Basically gonna try and damage over time the Hag down. I also don't have Battlefield Medicine on the Plague Doctor, take note. So, this Vestal is not going to get healed once she comes out. Ah, failure. I just realized I forgot to use the dog treat. I mean, it's not like it really matters, though. Right, failure. Sure, he gets a bit of extra accuracy and damage, but does that really matter? Maybe it'll matter here. I'll use the dog treat and I'll get like 1 extra damage and I'll hit 3. No, I hit a 5. Okay, that's fine. She's dead anyway.
The wood is still poisoned. The way is still blocked.
She had 1 health left.
Less people will be eaten.
Ah, that was successful. Surprisingly. I guess that's just the power of the Plague Doctor. Against units that take more than 1 turn. Well, okay, so... This is basically just plus 5 melee accuracy that she just got. That's pretty funny. Well, I'd call that a successful mission / session.
And the pistol.
Trigger's prize.
A fitting end to
Is that a level 5 one?
and a curse upon us all.
That is a level 5 one. Have I actually lost any trinkets? I haven't lost any heroes, so, no. I haven't. So basically I could do this and get the Malted Tail Feather, which is definitely not worth it. So I will not be doing this next time. It's a shame the Shrieker sucks ass. I just realized I forgot to check the stagecoach last week, but, I mean, I don't really need anyone. Carbonell? Yeah, sure. Duquesne? Whatever, they're a bunch of fucking gambling gamblers. That's actually pretty funny. But yeah, next episode. Let's take a look at the missions we have. I'm probably wanting to run this squad again because, I mean, look at them. They've got, like, no stress. They are very successful. Silence in the Crypt is not a very good event, though. I may pass a week by doing something else, though. Cudgel Weight is pretty good. It was better. It's not anymore. Hey, Poison Herb. That's nice. That would have been nice to have against the, Hag. Blasphemous Vial. I don't need another Blasphemous Vial. But yeah, I'll probably do one of those. I thought that the Shrieker one was the darkest mission anyway. Oh, well. At any rate, I'll see you guys in the next... Wait a minute, this video is like 26 minutes long. That's, like, super short. Yeah. Oh well, short video, I guess. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.